Hey guys, Paul, Long Life Mowing, and today I got a how-to video. It's going to be how to replace your carburetor on Echo 225 model. Also going to be doing the fuel line, and I may change out the spark plug too on this. I had a company called Hipa. They reached out to me and they sell aftermarket OEM small engine parts such as carburetors, fuel filters. They do chainsaw chains, air filters, fuel lines. There's a long list of things that they have that they provide, and they reached out to me and wanted me to try their product. So today I'm going to be trying their fuel kit, their carburetor kit for the Echo 225, and let's get into it. Here's the kit that Hipa sent to me, and let's open it up. Alright, so here's the Hipa maintenance kit. And they're saying is fixing machines can be easier. Like I said, they sell quite a few maintenance kits. This one just happens to be for the Echo 225 model. Let's just open it up here and see what we get. Alright, so first comes in this box. We got comes in a nice little tray, which is kind of nice. Everything's right here in the open, not missing nothing. Looks like they give me 2 air filters and gaskets, one for the front and one for the back. Here's your fuel line with the fuel filter and your intake and outtake for your fuel line. Comes with a couple of primer bulbs and a spark plug, which is a BPM 7E, and then the carburetor. So nice little kit. I like how they kind of just put it all in this plastic casing, and you can just kind of see it's all open. It's not individually wrapped really, so it's just nice to get to, which is nice. So let's go ahead and get into changing out the string trimmer. Alright, so the first thing we're going to want to do is unscrew this air filter cover. And a lot of times, this one here is stuck in there. And I'm going to clean this up and clean all this up here. And then, alright, so now that we got the air filter cover off, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to use a T227 and a T27 and we're just gonna ratchet these out here, just loosen them up. Pull that off. These bolts will have a gasket on the back here, and we're just going to take that off as well. And we'll clean this up. And next, we'll have a throttle cable, which is let me show you guys here. Slide this right here, and then we can just pop it out. It's got a little a little groove on it, on the where this slips into. And also, all right, so on the top here you have a bolt. You'll just loosen that up with a 10 millimeter, and then this will come off of the carburetor. I'll just stick this up out of the way. And so on the carburetor, you'll see it has this little catch right here. I don't know if you guys can see the groove or not, but it has a little groove in there that catches on there. And that's what you want your throttle cable to catch on when you hook it up. Next, on the fuel lines, pull these off. And there's the old carburetor. And this, also you'll want to peel this gasket off here. And we'll clean all that up. And then I'm also going to take this fuel line out, because I been having some issues with it starting up, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that out as well. And I'm gonna show you guys that. So with the fuel filter, we'll just pull that up here. With the fuel filter, you just take a pair of flathead and gently pry this up. There you go. Just kind of be gentle with it, work your way around it. Kind of go around the edges and pull up as you're doing it. Also, I drained all the gas out of here, so I don't have to worry about it. I can also, when I go to replace this fuel line, I don't have to worry about gas and everything inside. So I'm gonna clean this up a little bit and around the top here and blow all this out, and then I'll show you guys putting in the fuel line. All right, guys, so I got the fuel line here, and one of the things that I like to do is when I get it, I like to take and mark one shorter, the one that is the one that's attached to the fuel. I keep it longer, and that way I know this one right here on the intake and outtake. That way I know the difference, and I'll show you that when we get ready to hook it up. And we're gonna slide it in, and remember the side that we pulled down, we're gonna end up using that's gonna actually be our closest one that's to the inside. Once we get this on here, and just take your time, kind of just work it from one way and just work it around. Be careful. Take your time, and it'll fall into place. Alright. Now we got the gasket in. I made this one the short one, and our fuel line is actually gonna go, once we get this going, pull this up. It's gonna go It's gonna go right there. All right, so we got our carburetor. What you're gonna wanna do is put your line up your one, but you're gonna want your vent holes on the bottom because your vent holes are gonna be on the back on this one. Just make sure that it lines up on the back, and then we're also gonna put our filter or our other gasket on our filter with our bolts, and then feed this through. Make sure that that lines up, and then we're gonna line all this up here. And at this point we can go ahead and tighten this down. Give that a nice little tight, make sure it's nice and snug. Alright, so now we got our gasket on for our fuel filter. We're gonna just slide this one up a little bit, and we'll put this one in the back on first. You just wanna make sure you measure these, so if you have any extra that you're gonna wanna cut it. Just make sure that you get it all the way up there. And if you have to, use some pliers. Pull a little bit on this one that I made short. Pull a little bit more. You don't want them to be too long or anything because it'll kink them, and then it won't work right. That's gonna sit right there. Just work it on there, make sure. Now this other one here, you're gonna wanna make sure inside of the tank that your fuel filter is in the center of the tank. So we're gonna line that up now. Pull this one here. Alright. That's in the center there. Now we're going to cut it to the length. Use your pliers. There you go. This gets tucked back behind here. Just like so. And let's screw this back on. All right, so now we got the carburetor on, and we got the gas fuel line all set up. We're gonna pull this back and you'll slide this grommet back a little bit, and slide this grommet back, and it'll line up. Get it to line up and let it, slide it up, and it'll lock in, and you'll put this back. You'll want to make sure that this is lined up, and I'll show you guys from the top. I'm going to tighten it down, but you want it to look just like that, and you want to make sure the throttle cable is working as it should. So just like so, and get your 10mm wrench and tighten this down. All you gotta do, what's left, put your air filter cover back on. And you're all set. Fill it up and start her up. So that's how you guys change it out. Any questions, comments, any advice on anything, how you do it, what works for you, let me know. Put it in the comments. Big shout out to Hipa for sending me the kit and letting me check it out. All the parts look real good, high quality, so I'm pretty happy with it, and pretty impressed with everything so far. If you want to get one, I'll put the link in the description. It's going to be, they have a website and they also have an Amazon site. So if you guys would like to purchase something off of there, you got that option too. And they're like 25 bucks, I think, for the kit, which is really reasonable if you're not looking to replace the original part. And these guys, they make everything to the OM spec, so it mounts right up. It fits perfect. I had no issues putting this together, and it was a really well kit. The gaskets look good. The carburetor's nice. I mean, it bolts right up, so that's a nice part of the product. And it's nice that it's a maintenance kit, and they give you a couple extra filters and a couple extra prime balls just to have, because you know those are nice things to have around just in case something happens. That they send those with the kit, and I appreciate. I want to say thanks to Hipa for sending me the kit and letting me try it out. Appreciate that. And you know, if you guys are new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up, guys. I appreciate those thumbs up. They go a long way for me. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I put a new video out. And this is the how to replace the Echo 225 model carburetor and the fuel filter. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. All right, guys, that's it. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out of here. Happy mowing.